Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday Monster Movie. Oh, we already got someone in the chat. Hello, Gorilla. Oh, that is a this disgusting sad gorilla. But we got a good movie for. Well, we got the last Critters movie for you today. Critters 4, Critters in Space. It's a relatively popular trend in the early to mid 90s to take a nice franchise and throw them in space. If that's something you're into, also see Leprechaun in space. But let's get this started. This is another early 90s, specifically 1992, blockbuster fodder. Somewhere in Kansas, because they, quite frankly, forgot where they set the third one. Damn thing didn't auto start. I've noticed it's been a problem for Cosme. Yeah, we got a beep.
Hey there.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
I sure hope to God you're still not in the shower.
Oh, I'm sitting here just naked in my chair.
That is disturbing.
Oh, something has to be disturbing. Apparently over in Iran right now they're cracking down on the fucking protest and shit. And they said the casualties from that is higher than the fucking 9/11.
Oh, yeah, they're getting pretty brutal.
No, but YouTube didn't auto start.
Oh,
Might have to go start making supper here pretty soon.
oh, that's what I forgot to do.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make biscuits tonight and eat like the entire box of fucking Red Lobster's cheddar biscuits.
Oh, those are great.
Yeah, let's eat that tonight.
Isn't it great when they give you such detailed instructions?
What Red Lobster the box?
No, with the cryopod.
Oh, gotcha.
Just put them in the pod and run away. Oh, this is gonna suck.
Yep.
Somewhere in the Saturn quadrant. Ooh, he's been frozen for 53 years. Oh, this is ominous. This movie only has a 4.1 out of 10.
Well, usually sequels are rated a lot lower.
it's fairly irresponsible of them to leave that pot out there for so long. No, we got a beat. Let's see.
I was gonna make a comment, but about what that looked like.
Hey, Teague, how you doing?
Hey,
Hi.
that house finally arrived.
Yeah. How you doing? Wait, LDG's not here yet. Joe, I have a request.
Yeah.
Point of order. Like when LDG comes on the show and he starts like making his point, and when we all know he's like using his own interpretations of words like is and yes and no, and that they actually mean whatever he wants them to mean. When you ask him, why did you say that there's no such thing as life on Earth? It'll say, because that's what it means to have life on Earth. When he finally takes a breath to go on to like why the world is a Rubik's Cube, and people respond and he starts screaming, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Could you just mute him and let the person respond rather than being be fair rather than impartial? Because LDG's sort of been taking advantage of the fact that if he starts screaming,
I do try to be fair, and well, since the fact that you people can unmute yourself now, thank you very much, StreamYard.
It's not that's been for 5 or 6 years.
And I have to let other people get a word in edgewise. I was muting both of you so Dan could talk.
When you know what, I do appreciate that, but when he comes on and launches an attack, you can't just be like, okay, everyone's being children, we're going to shut this down now and leave one person to stew. We saw what happened with someone whose name rhymes with Spiky Screw Score did that to me, and there was problems. It was uncool, and nobody thought it was excusable. So letting someone get in like multiplicable low blows over and over and over when all you said is, well, and then you impartially shut the person down, I think I would suggest Teague respond, or like let Dan speak and then Teague can respond before we unmute LDG, who came out of the gate like a fucking racehorse with a fucking lightning suppository.
Of course, it takes a good long while for me to work him into such a further, so he's ready for the show.
Well, LDG or Dan?
Yeah.
Dan. LDG just, I don't know what it is. He pops off the charger out of his mind. It's like a Roomba filled up with high-octane gasoline and napalm.
Oh, he doesn't just pop off like that. It takes lots of time to prep him to go off like that.
Like
just,
when I agree,
what just the right buttons to push.
So what you're saying is there was no chance that when I told him he was right, he wasn't going to say anything but fuck you, you goddamn piece of shit. Shut the fuck up. Don't you dare interrupt me, you piece of garbage. That was the only way he was ever going to respond to, yeah, you're right.
It may seem very off the cuff and natural, but it takes lots of time, hours and hours of prep time to get the two of you to go off on each other like that.
If you ever do that again, I'm never coming on this show. And if you ever like let him scream and yell at me and curse out my parentage for like 5 straight minutes and then mute us both, I'm out. We can be fair, but we're not going to be impartial and act like both people did this. When he comes on and screams insanity and people agree with him and he calls them like pieces of shit for like 5 straight minutes, that's just like setting like what? Why don't I just go on like Jill's show if I want that kind of treatment?
It's a sacrifice, but it makes for good watching.
Not, you know what? To a point. To a point, I agree. I think at a certain point when he's gone way too far and like we're getting into the 25th minute of him calling people pieces of shit for trying to tell him, yeah, you're right, but the word yes actually is an affirmative, not a negative, like you're insisting. And B really does come after A, not C, like you're insisting. And 2 and 2 still make 4. And he's like, you motherfucking gaslighting piece of shit. That's time to shut him down so people can like regain some sanity, or you're just setting up everyone to be lolcowed. Like he shows up out of his mind. Then he works other people up. I mean, there's no prep work. I show up and the guy starts screaming and yelling and saying, fuck you.
There's no prep work that you're aware of.
Okay, fair enough. Long as we understand each other.
This guy looks very familiar.
Are we watching something that I cannot see?
Yeah, and Cosme, the Critters 4.
That's right. Oh, you're using the vertical tonight. Smart move.
Yeah, hey, I didn't notice it was still set for the vertical when I set it up.
That's the Buffalo Bill guy. You know what? Honestly, if you do one vertical, if you do the was it in Mars or is it in vertical?
It's in both.
If it's in both, it's in Mars.
Anders Hove, yeah. That's the guy.
The actor?
Yeah.
Is this Angela Bassett finally? Did we get to an Academy Award winning Critters actor yet?
Hey, do you remember when Germ said it's a sacrifice?
Yes.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
By the way, yes, Academy Award winner Angela Bassett. Germ, love's got nothing to do with this movie.
Tits, huh? Tits do, huh?
She's being too much money to ever have to show them. And also, at 67 years old, she's playing 40 on the show 911. That facelift worked great, huh? She can't move it. She can't move it, but
what? Hey, what's her job on 911?
She's usually the cop who calls in the 911 and starts the rescue. It usually starts with her character.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Dan.
No, there was one lady that kind of just disappeared for a while. Hey, Dan, how's it going?
Every show definitely has a couple of people who disappear because, like,
we
they
got
shake up
Buddy
the
H
cast.
here, but
hey, buddy.
Yeah,
like she went on some sabbatical
after her mom died. Yeah,
I hope so. This is 34 years ago.
Oh, yes.
Angela Bassett took
that's a totally different
from
lady
acting
than the one I seen.
Yeah, Angela Bassett's is high priced talent. She may have only done like the first couple of seasons. They may have switched it over, but she's the beat cop. She's a beat cop in the show.
I know who you're talking about now. I know who you're talking about now.
They would not show her as young and
I like
new.
her.
They would show her as like an experienced. Yeah, she's a good actress. She has an Academy Award for playing what's like Turner's wife names?
Tina
Anna
Turner.
May. That's the name she took from him when she said that he was a wife beater and left him, which was really defamatory. It messed up his career. Did you ever see the movie?
Not that I remember.
Lawrence Fishburne is a great actor. He's going to go bash her in the face for talking out of turn, as he should. And he looks at his hand, hesitates, and hits her with the other hand so he won't mess up his guitar hand. Isn't that great acting?
Good attention to detail.
It's too bad they didn't date while they were making the movie. That would have been funnier.
Hey, Grimlon.
Grimlon! LDG will be here soon, Grimlon. Is that Vincent D'Onofrio? No.
Exactly, Grimlon.
Oh, Brad Dourif's in this. Great. We have a Academy Award nominee for Best Supporting Actor as Grima Wormtongue, who's also Chucky. There's only 9 people in this entire fucking movie. Oh, wow. Don Keith Opper is the brother of producer Barry Opper. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
By the way, Terrence Mann as Tetra Ugg, if he would have worked those letters around, he could have been Counselor Teague and he probably would survive this movie. I'm assuming he won't. Did she just do the black lady speak to the hand?
No, she just waved off the computer.
Are they reusing footage from Max 404? And what is that?
No.
I love that this movie had a budget, obviously, right? But I love that their futuristic sort of flight suits are now antiquated tracksuits. Am I right?
Not even tracksuits.
We've seen these kind of warm up style 90s jackets. There was this thing going on in the 90s where they thought they had to get everyone to dress like they were on the Jetsons. Or like an extra citizen, walking around New York in Buck Rogers or whatever the hell it was, in New Chicago. How can you have air conditioning but not be able to affect the ambient temperature?
Do you really think the executive suites are in any better condition?
I don't know. All I know is that guy's a wizard, Jeremy. I'll give him credit for that readout hitting his face pretty hard, and Angela Bassett bothered to shave her armpits. I give her credit for that, too. Oh, look, it's Comic Relief Crusaders self-control. He's having a particularly calm day.
No exact number for the budget on this, but it is known to be significantly lower than any of the other three.
Oh,
despite
God.
being in space.
It is deeply cheap.
Fire this cameraman. Fire this cameraman.
It doesn't even look like the same silhouette as the real Angela Bassett.
Not even.
That's how I'm gonna. That's how I'm gonna set my apartment up. It's like some Asian chick or something.
It's not the cameraman's fault, Gorilla. If they were willing to pay a little more, I'm sure you can see everything.
Oh, there
that
we
was
go.
not her.
Never mind.
That was not her. Now it's her.
Fire begin. He's not showing anything. Fire begin.
Now we're gonna have sex just because it's a movie from the 90s. Oh no! All right, girl power. You go, girl. Is this gonna turn into an Ariana versus the guy at the bar situation?
And that's why you don't allow women on ships like that.
I think
that wasn't even close to Star Trek Season 1.
No, I imagine their budget wasn't even an episode of TNG.
I think TNG was $300,000 in that time's money. I'm not sure, but I think TNG's 350 grand.
Something like that.
I'll be back.
The sight on that rifle makes no sense.
Well, for $10, you're not going to expect it.
It is a Kit Bash toy. I am hearing some co-opted sounds from like Deep Space Nine or Voyager. Are you?
No, those were general use in the early 90s. Pretty smart for an AI. His problem is he's been in space for God knows how long with Angela Bassett, and he still hasn't gotten any.
I got to put some of that on him. I mean, his method of hitting on her really sucked.
Hey, if you're in space for that long, or on a ship for that long, you bring a little something along. No matter what dock you're at, I'm sure you can find some relaxation personnel.
Or a Strange New World's personal massager.
Yeah, whatever works, depending on your price range. His problem is he was just too cheap to buy a lady to accompany the crew.
Is that how this society works?
That's how shipping works.
I saw this movie called King Kong where Charles Grodin found a beautiful woman out at sea, and they were just nice to her and all. That's all they did to her. it was all the gorilla's fault what happened to her. That movie
No,
seemed
it
realistic
is.
enough.
It is never the gorilla's fault. Isn't
I
that
blame
right,
Jessica
gorilla?
Lange.
The gorilla never did nothing.
I think it was the dude and Jessica Lange and Charles Grodin who caused all that shit.
Well, if she just didn't lead on to Monkey.
Gorilla, is it hurtful for you, the end of King Kong? Do you feel a sense of kinship? Do you feel a sense of, a lost brotherhood?
Hell, that's his uncle. It's painful seeing your family member drop all those stories down to the ground just because he is running after a blonde.
My grandfather won like $200 in a street corner bet that the planes would take him off the building, no problem. That's how he launched my family into the middle class. He used that money to buy heroin.
Well, one of them is busted.
All right, I'm back till the timer goes off. Or the oven heats up.
That's okay. The only thing you missed was a couple racist jokes against gorillas. And we finally get the critters to show up.
What was that?
We finally got the critters to show up, and you missed a few racist
cut out on
jokes
me.
against gorillas.
To be fair, there would be special jokes, wouldn't they?
Technically, I think you're right.
I liked their leaf blower weapons better. You missed it, LD. You missed it, Crimwan. We worked out a new show for next week. It's called LDG and Crimwan.
Oh, I won't be here for it.
It's a news and current events show. It'll start off. The first topic is
I still
time
won't be here for
actually.
it.
You'll have to listen to it on the rerun. The first topic is time actually is real. I'm expecting LDG to take a strong no on this one. What do you think, Germ?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right. And that the alphabet is in alphabetical order. He's probably going to have some problems with that.
Yeah, we'll move on to people are actually different people.
We
That's a
don't live
big
in a
one for him.
simulation. We have to give up on that one. Oh, and people who aren't in the room still exist. Could you imagine how far we could get if we could convince him that things he didn't personally witness might still have happened?
Oh, have you ever heard his theory about everybody is everybody and everybody is him?
I have heard that, but the thing is, after about like 40 seconds, you realize it's hardcore nonsense and you just start singing in your mind to keep it from crushing your brain. But I do know he has this weird
No,
arrogance where. Go ahead.
see, yeah, I think it's more. I'm my own grandpa, but you can follow I'm my own grandpa than you can with his thought process on that.
You just have to accept that it doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't make sense to him. He just wants to come out in this on the winning end of any conflict, so he'll just start throwing in words. And if it's just a bunch of clauses and articles of speech without any verbs or adjectives, he'll do that too. He was so fired up about the ice thing when I was trying to say, yeah, that doesn't look like the smartest traffic stop. He screamed and yelled at me and called me like a Nazi. Told me that I was like wanted everyone to die except the cop. I was like, oh, guy's not a cop. And then he blew up at me again. How did you manage to finesse the 400 to 2 word ratio between me and LDG where I got to say well and yes?
I don't think it is quite that bad.
Yelling stop screaming at me does not count. I'm going to tell you right now, if remote employment didn't exist, as smart as he is, he would just be he would be like a DoorDash guy.
No, he'd still be working at Disney World.
Is that who he ITs for?
He used to work for him.
Was he a cast member or did he do IT support?
Not exactly sure about that.
I can't imagine like all smiles LDG being like, welcome to the Magic Kingdom.
But we're talking 20 years ago.
I still think he'd be like, everything here is a lie.
Well, in that place, he'd be right.
Yeah, but I mean, they tell you that in your way in. I don't like Disney World. Do you think they got a deal on the sets from Star Trek Voyager or like Aliens too? What the fuck? Remember when they used to make those kind of vent coverings before they had the accordion style?
Yeah, they still got a lot of that around here.
That's an aluminum pipe sleeve right from Home Depot.
What is?
Some of the debris that fell through the ceiling. To be fair, we see it sometimes on Enterprise too. Like they'll have like heat sleeves from pipes come falling down. A lot of random hoses and shit fall from the ceiling of the Voyager and from the 01 in Wrath of Khan. Whoever wrote this game had played Resident Evil. This movie got to the point where even Steve from American Dad wouldn't be in it.
Probably.
Look, it's the providers from Triskelion.
Oh yeah, sure. Just start pushing buttons. Sure you are.
I feel like aliens ripped off this whole idea.
Yeah, just 13 years earlier.
Yeah, but tell me the set and the production value aren't as bad as Romulus.
I'd say this is a little bit better than Romulus.
It is a little better than Romulus, but the Romulus sets were this bad. George Lucas ripped this whole thing right off.
Very
I
logical.
think this movie did it first, Sis Dan. I mean, really, the first garbage chute scene may have been in A New Hope, but it doesn't reach the heights of this garbage scene, which has elements of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Am I not right, Germ?
Very reminiscent.
None of the last 20 minutes of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory makes any fucking sense.
So where's thing swimming around in there?
That's the improvement
They couldn't
of Star
afford
Wars. They cut it out to be more original. They wanted their movie to have an identity of its own. Damn it, this is the fourth Critters movie. Look at all that shaved up styrofoam, huh?
Surprised they didn't use actual garbage.
Well, it was actual garbage then before recycling. That's where you put styrofoam. Germ, there was a whole world that you and Gorilla never got to experience. When I was young, Germ, I littered. I littered like my father before me. I used to like walk down the street drinking a Coke, and you know what I would do when I was finished with it?
What was that?
If I didn't throw it right on the ground, maybe if I was feeling really considerate, I would toss it towards the curb. That's it. That's all I would do. Then when I finished my hamburger, I would take the wrapper and I would roll it up in a ball and throw it like a fastball at the ground and just keep walking.
New York in the 80s, ladies and gentlemen. What a place.
That was our whole nation. You could just litter like your fathers before. We didn't have all this woke SJW, recycling. That starts when George W. Bush comes into office. That should not be a big deal to this dude who's been through more with the bounty hunters.
Yeah, but it still kind of sucks missing 50 years.
He hasn't aged a day and he left Earth behind. I don't know. I mean, yes and no. He hasn't missed any Jets championships.
He can live another 50 centuries. He won't miss any of those.
Do you really think a man with your prospects in the postseason should be jinxing other teams and wishing bad luck on people?
No, it's not a jinx. It's just a statement of fact.
I think if the Jets had a new owner, they could be okay in 2 years. They didn't get the scanning, the little barcode off the bottom of the decanter. Not to be a dick, but your space age starbase looks a lot like a Motel 6.
Still using magnetic strips.
I got a feeling that they had just come out. We're sort of phasing them out now. We have like another like an RF chip now that you don't have to. You can steal people's ID from across the room now. Yeah, this is the longest we've ever gone through a Critters movie without any Critters, Germ.
Yeah, we got maybe 5 minutes of the little baby ones, but that's about it.
We need some crates right now. Who the hell is leering at them through this screen?
The crates. Ernie's about to do something stupid.
What was that weird morph there? Was that a cut or something?
Yeah.
They weren't able to get him to walk out the door the right way and keep walking down the hall. They just had to put two cuts together.
And now we get to see what a critter looks like when he gets high on drugs.
Are you turning on Comic Relief Crusader?
This will be a little more entertaining.
Could you be more specific?
All those pills he's shoving into the bag, those little trouble demons are going to get a hold of.
Right, he dropped dozens of them on the floor like a jackass. I don't know, but they're specifically in your area. I mean, grab a handful and take them now because you're only going to die. Germ goes to the safe injection site in downtown Seattle. Am I not right?
They do have those.
How do you have something that can't possibly exist? There's no such thing. Safe injection site, my ass. That one Nebuchadnezzar guy, man, he reminds me of David Koresh. I'm sort of hoping he dies.
Oh, I think that's a safe bet.
He's been too much of a dick through this movie to live.
On the plus side, now the little buggers are all stoned out of their freaking minds.
Yeah, I mean, just give them more. You only have to be here a couple more hours. Just let them have all they want. By the way, Jerb, just real quick, do you think Trump would be proud of me for coming up with the put down nickname for someone I don't like of jerk off jihadist?
That is a great name for your mayor.
We could call him that too, but I was thinking of a certain reverse Santa Claus above the Arctic Circle. What do you think of that nickname? I think that'll touch like at least three of their 3,000 insecurities. What do you think? They don't work. They're not a Christian.
The little buggers are intelligent.
It's the drugs.
Hey man, drugs are bad.
What are you, my high school teacher? Fuck you.
Guidance counselor.
Yeah, plotting a course.
It's a good thing they're not orbiting directly above Texas, or that would be illegal, wouldn't it? Those eggs could have become viable.
Good eating.
Just wait until they find that little bioweapon machine that the doctor was working on.
Now, is there going to be a fourth Critters movie? Critters in the Hood?
I think that's a leprechaun.
Yeah, that's Leprechaun. Although Leprechaun gives us
Yeah, I
Jennifer
know.
Aniston. Leprechaun gives us our friend, Jennifer Aniston. Our friend from New York. She was from up the block from here, Germ.
It's unfortunate you never got rid of her.
She doesn't live in New York no more. She can come. Jennifer, you can come by.
Now you're all gonna get it.
I was just letting him use all the bullets.
He has one more shot. He did the right thing. That is the important thing.
This guy's gone through like 4 movies without ever having to shave for work to go to the set. Oh, it's grubby.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a boring ass fucking movie.
Yeah, once they went to straight to video, nothing really survives that.
Not only that, you can't even make fun of it. Like, at least with fucking feeders, we can make fun of it.
No, your father put you on an interstellar ship at the age of 17.
It was the right thing to do.
I think there's more than one left.
There needs to be, because there's not enough movie left. They have to do something before this movie just stops. I mean, I know which one I kill first.
Yeah, but killing the little one wouldn't be practical at this point.
No, you kill the big one right now, and then you go like slam the other one over the head with the pistol butt. Yeah, well, they build them like shit.
Yeah.
Johnny Steele. While this guy's going all SJW, did I tell you the great idea I came up with for the United America?
What's that?
Viggo Mortensen for president.
That might work.
What do you think, Gorilla?
What?
Viggo Mortensen for president.
I'm still voting for the asteroid.
It is not your place to oppose the return of the king. The asteroid's not a bad alternative, though. I've heard worse ideas than the asteroid. Like, for instance, Harris and
Vigo
Waltz.
could be. Yeah, Vigo could be the VP. Yeah, Team Elmer Fun's gonna be out before. I'm gonna give it until the end of February.
I think he's going to win via write-in.
Who? Team Elmer Fun?
Elmer Walls.
Yeah, no, he's gonna resign here because even his fucking kiss answers are calling for his head.
Now, can this scandal get big enough to also take out Rashida Tlaib? Can we be so lucky?
Wrong state.
It looks like we're getting.
Well, you're
I
talking
know,
about
but
You're-
I know. But the
thinking
thing is,
Omar.
like, they're all. I know who Omar is, and I know that Omar's the one from Minnesota, but they kind of run together, and this is like kind of like a teachable scam. You know what I'm saying?
Let's focus on one state at a time.
Right now, I call for investigations on Rashida Tlaib, Ayok, and Marco Rubio. No one that dumb is truly Cuban. I also demand a DNA test on Rand Paul. And I denounced Ted
Sorry,
Cruz
Rand
is
Paul
Irish.
is Irish.
Ted Cruz is Irish. God, you're on a plane with two parachutes. You can only give one away. Do you give it to Ted Cruz or Marco Rubio? Who's dumber? Oh, God. I guess I give it to Ted. And pray that you don't land on an island where you have to hang out with them. What do you think, girl? You can only save one, Ted Cruz or Marco Rubio.
I don't know. Marco has been pleasantly surprising at Secretary of State.
What are you talking about? I said from day one he would rubber stamp and agree with every single thing Trump said, including embarrassing himself to change his position if ever wrong or ever didn't guess right. And he has done exactly that.
He's done his job quite well.
I think he's only half Cuban. He's done his job well because his job is to simply do exactly what Trump says, and he understands this, and he simply does exactly that. He doesn't question orders. He just does it. He's got like a Martin Bormann sort of quality to him. That's why I like him as my avatar.
Is this movie almost over?
No,
I hope so.
no, there's about an hour left.
Oh,
We have
13 minutes.
15.
6 of them will be credits. At least 6 of the next 13 minutes are credits. This guy's got a cap and ball revolver. Have they shown you the painstaking reloading process or anything, or it just magically keeps filling itself back up with bullets? Or with
he has one
ball
bullet.
powder? He doesn't have any bullets to cap and ball revolver, but yeah, okay, I get what you mean. One shot.
It's not cap and ball, it's a peacemaker.
Okay. Thank you.
They showed the bullets earlier.
I have a gold-plated Desert Eagle germ.
I'm sure Castor Troy want those back.
I'm saving it for the jerk-off jihadist. You might be right, buddy.
Don't be stupid, kid. Critter popsicle.
now a flavor doesn't come in.
Chill out.
Slime.
That's sort of mandatory when you've been like cryogenically frozen if they want to show you're definitely dead.
Yeah. You'd be too young to remember them, Gorilla, but those would taste just like Slimer sickles. Ghostbuster branded popsicles. Creamsicles, actually.
Okay.
That or worse, it may taste like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pies. Those were some of the most disgusting things they ever made.
Guys, I dropped a little X link in there. If you could retweet that for me, if you believe in what it says, I would appreciate it. It's kind of a plea that people stop fucking trolling me.
So get the hell off now. So the computer for their death run selects elevator music. Count was a little bit off.
That was about as bad as the explosion in Romulus.
Now remember, he knows exactly what he's doing because he's flown these ships before. So anything he does is of his own free will.
All that nonsense and bloat, and then we just shortcut to the end. This one fucking sucked.
Yeah, they ran out of money.
Yeah.
The song from a video game is the best part about this piece of shit movie.
Well, next week we'll do better because we're not going to the Blockbuster discount bin.
You've got to do better, Resolute Germ.
Oh, we'll be Attack of the 50-Foot Woman next week.
Oh, I don't know if any of us can live through something like that. God. What's worse? What's worse, a 50-foot girlfriend or a schizophrenic girlfriend? So you have to live with basically two neurotic, crazy women at the same time.
Hey, just because she's 50 foot tall doesn't magically make her sane.
What's magically pretend she's sane?
I just can't get my head around that.
You know what? You would just have to sort of like dive in there too for sex. Like, what would that even be like? Isn't there like a 50
Well,
woman?
depending on which copy I get, we'll find out.
Get the one with Daryl Hannah and Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, but what you got coming up, Teague?
Tomorrow, you and I are on when? Noon Eastern? 1 o'clock Eastern?
No, that's way too early. I'm not even home until probably about 6 Eastern.
6 Eastern. So we'll be on at 7:30 Eastern if we go on at all. Because details are emerging about tomorrow. Tomorrow is I'm off, but the next day I have real world stuff to do for a couple of days. So I don't know how it impacts this week yet. It depends on the details, but Thursday night, it's looking like we will watch Star Trek Academy. And Germ will be with me.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, it'll probably be around 10 or 11 o'clock at night. We'll watch it when we can watch it, and then we'll go live and tell you what we saw. If we could, we probably won't watch both of the first 2 episodes. We'll probably only be able to watch one.
Well, I guess that's small mercy.
I don't know, man. Sean is point man on this one. I would defer to his judgment. If he says no, we got to go all the way with this one. Whatever's best for Star Trek,
Gorilla, what do you have coming up?
Well, we should have a cigar lounge tomorrow, but I'm not going to make any promises because we're flying out Thursday morning, so I have to be in the cities tomorrow or on Wednesday.
Gonna spend all that money you made protesting the police?
Wait, they're getting paid?
Yeah.
$21 an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I got chipped.
Well, maybe when you get home, there'll be enough protesting left to get a little side gig.
Oh, if I get back and they're still going at it, I might still get some five-finger discounts.
If there's anything left, I mean, think Ferguson on this one. Think Ferguson.
Yeah. So we may or may not have. We will have Wednesday random round table, and if I can gin them up enough, we'll have LDG versus Admiralty round 2.
Like round 11. I mean, like Raging Chaos versus Attempt at Civility. I mean, I don't feel like this is a very fair fight. You set me up, guys. All I ask of you is this: there is a tweet link in there. All I'm asking for is a little bit of support here. We have been under a really just petty. It's become petty now. It's laughable and it's petty. When you see the tweet, it's mild, but it's true. If you could give it some energy and retweet it, maybe people will stop going after people's characters and calling it a stream. That is becoming a very dangerous feature. It's not a glitch 2 out of 3 weeks. And I'm not going to respond, but I think that some sort of payback is probably going to come. I think people are sowing the fucking wind.
Yeah, that's something to deal with on a Wednesday. Thanks for being here, everybody. Take care.